Hello, Veteran 0-2 here. Welcome back, and we're Let's Playing Shit Fantasy VIII. Look at this menu, man. This is a horrible, horrible menu. It's ugly. It's ugly. Let this set the tone for the rest of the fucking game. Anyways, yeah, that's your item menu. Pretty self-explanatory. This is where we can view our magic. Now, you actually stockpile magic, kind of like items in this game. So characters don't, they don't really know magic, they just stockpile it, and then they can use it, so whatever, it doesn't make any fucking sense. But you can rearrange your spells depending on however you want them to be rearranged. I don't know, there's really no purpose to doing that, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Oh, you can exchange magic with other party members if you so choose. Like, say if I wanted to give 100 cures to Squall, even though he already has 100 cures, then I could do so. So yeah, that's how that works. This is the status screen, where they actually show the character portraits instead of, like, you know, on the screen that instead of on this screen, like in other Final Fantasy games. It's fucking stupid. Here are the stats, there are the commands, those are the passive abilities equipped. As you can see, we don't have anything. Interesting thing about Squall is his hit percentage stat is automatically 255%, which is maximum. So even if he's blinded, he can't miss with his weapon, which is really fucking weird. Why did they do that? I don't even know. But yeah, they decided to do away with magic points in this game and instead make it so you stockpile spells, which is fucking retarded. Alright, then we have the switch ability here, which exchanges all that is junction. So if you want to take all the GFs and all the magic that's junctioned on Quistis and move it over to a different character like Squall, then you can use this option here. I don't really care. We can't switch members yet because we don't have enough members to switch. That's why that's grayed out. Here's the card menu where you can view your various bullshit cards that you've acquired throughout your travels. Config menu, you probably already know about. Alright, now this test option here is grayed out because we can't do this until a certain point in the game. And yeah, I'll be showing off all this stupid written test crap. And yeah, that's to review, I guess, the written test you've already taken. I don't see the purpose to that, but whatever. And then the save option, which is pretty self-explanatory. Abilities are abilities that your Guardian Forces have used, or have ability. I don't know. Hold on, I need to go over that, don't I? But yeah, here's Quetzalcoatl. I have him learning the card ability. When you come into this menu here, you can set whichever ability you want your Guardian Force to learn next. As you fight battles, you will get APs. And APs will allow you to learn different abilities. Every time your GFs learn an ability, you need to come back to this menu and set the next one, or else it'll default to something stupid like Summon Magic plus 10% or GF HP plus 10%. And these abilities are next to worthless because unless your GFs are leveled up really high, you basically waste the ability once you learn it. Like, say if I learned Summon Magic plus 10% at level 1 with Quetzalcoatl here, the effects won't be as high as, say, if I learned it if Quetzalcoatl was on level 50. But yeah, I'm gonna have him learn the card ability because that way you can turn your enemies into cards, not gain experience, still get APs, and keep your characters at a low level. So this ability takes priority over all other ones. Then Shiva, I have her learning Strength Junction because, well, that's the one I want to learn with her. Being able to do more damage with physical attacks is a good thing. After I learn that, I'll start working on Ice Magic Refinement or whatever. But yeah, I'll go over more of the abilities as we go along. So that's pretty much it. So in this episode, we're gonna go to the Fire Cavern, and oh, God, are you kidding me? Why does this bitch have to fucking explain it again? I just explained it. Or maybe I didn't actually. You know, I've had This is like the third time I've had to record this part because my computer's fucking up. Yes, you can choose spells in your list to junction to your different fucking stats. Yeah, as you can see, those piddly amounts of spells don't really change the values of the stats that much. That's why it's a good idea to stockpile spells to their maximum in this game. However, I'm using a code with mine. So, yeah, I don't have to worry about that shit. Yeah, you can automatically junction spells depending on what you want to raise the most, attack, magic, or defense. So, whatever. Yeah, we're ready to go. You know how to use your gun? Yeah, I know how to use my penis. My gun blade. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and junction this shit now. As you can see, Cure at 100 is, well, it does raise spirit pretty good. So I'm gonna equip that on her. Now, I could use these other spells, but as you can see, it doesn't raise it that much. So I'm not gonna bother. And with Birdman over here, I guess I'll give him, Thunder, I guess. Doesn't really matter what I give him, they're all the same. Alright, yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of a pause here, because I don't want to have to do all that explaining bullshit again, in case I screw this next part up, so I'll be right back. Alright, I think we're all set and ready to go. Objective: to obtain a low-level girlfriend. Seed member must support. Are you ready? Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Challenging yet reasonable. Yeah, since we're freaking hardcore and this is totally easy to do in like 10 minutes, I'm gonna choose 10 minutes. Because if you do this test a certain way, it will help raise your seed rank later on. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you're gonna support me, huh? How are you gonna support me? You gonna whip me in the ass or something? To get me motivated? Oh. Really? Yeah, whatever. You're not doing a very good job. This is a stressful time for me. I know what happened to Anakin Skywalker in a place like this. God, I know there's enemies in this fucking place, aren't there? There we go. Alright, we got some new enemies here, red bats. Alright, know what these guys are called? Yeah, okay. That's what they're called. Ooh, look at that. I'll hit them with my gun sword. At least this game still has a victory fanfare, unlike the newest Final Fantasy game. It's like, no, you don't need to leave in the Final Fantasy victory fanfare. We don't need that shit. Ooh, some more new enemies here. Bombs. These guys like to use fire. Thank you, Questus. Thank you for telling me that I need to use an ice attack for a bomb. You know, when you look at this game, it really doesn't look that bad. I mean, it is a pretty game. But looks can be deceiving. That's all I'm saying about that. like the nice little blur effect they use here in this fire cavern. And yeah, your Guardian Forces level up separately than your characters. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious, man? I barely moved. Alright, we have a new enemy here. What is this guy? A Buell? Yeah, it's called a Buell, I guess. I'm gonna cast some Thunder on his ass. Ooh, that didn't do a goddamn thing. Wow. Pretty resistant to magic then, huh? I guess I was right. You and Sci-Fi are in a class of your own. You both have amazing You're lumping me in with that jerk off? Wow. It's not very nice. Yeah, I want magic for this battle. I want to be able to use ice spells. Yeah, whatever. Let's do it. Alright, let's take on this demon from the fire cave. Ooh, look at this guy. But, yeah, we could scan this guy if we want. Look at his stats. Yeah, it's definitely not impossible to defeat. He's got about 1,000 HP. So, he doesn't have that much. So what I want to do is I want to get this guy down to about, I'd say about 100 HP. And then, now I want to kill him with probably about 20 seconds left on the clock. Because you get a higher seed rank later on if you do that. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, the seconds on the clock that are left determine how well you did on this part of the exam, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. You figure if you beat the boss in less time on a lower time limit, you get like a better ranking, but they don't. They have Shiva? Yeah, he says they have Shiva. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty stupid. Impudent humans? What are you calling impotent? Not impotent. Or impudent, whatever. Yeah, alright, 600 HP. So we're just gonna wail on this guy for a little bit here. Get his HP down. Oh. How much HP do you have left? Oh, it's still got a lot, actually. Time to start wailing away. Come on. Yeah, I don't care. Ow. Oh, that's it? Yeah, sometimes doing that shit doesn't work very well. Doing the... Damn it. Doing the whole draw cast thing. I don't know, a lot of it depends on the magic stat as well. Oh, 66, okay, perfect. Alright, so one attack with Quistis. Cast. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Right about this point in the battle, this is when you want to finish them off. For me to lose to a human? Very well, I will join you. Yay! So yeah, at that point there, yeah, we get 3 G returns, Ifrit's card, which will be nice for triple triad, and 20 ability points. And we get a brand new Guardian Force. And Ifrit is pretty familiar, he's from most other Final Fantasy games. And yeah, Ifrit actually comes with the elemental junction ability, which allows you to put elemental affinities on your physical attacks and your defense. So yeah, that first option there is elemental attack, and then those other 2 options below are where you can actually put elements on your defense. So if you want 80% fire resistance, for example, with like say a Faraga spell or a Fira spell or whatever, then you can do that. But yeah, that's basically how that works. You do have to spend ability points on abilities like that, though. Yeah, maximum level or value of 100%, the attack becomes entirely elemental. Yeah, when that green star thingy is displayed, the value goes over 100%, indicating that some damage is absorbed. In this case, 50% of fire damage is absorbed. So, that's how that works. And again, everything is done with magic in this fucking game. There's no armor or equipment at all. The only equipment in this game is the character's weapon. and that's upgraded through components later on. So I really don't like that. I actually like equipment. I like getting armor and shit. That's fun. I don't like the fact that they don't have that in this game. So yeah, junctioning Blizzard to your elemental attack is a good idea. Blah blah blah. Thank you very much. Alright, so we have the Ifrit card and the Ifrit summon now, and as you can see, the default ability is summon magic plus 10%, which is obviously bad. I don't like that. So what I want to start learning with this GF is probably the strength plus 20 and 40 and 60% abilities. These are the best abilities to learn with this GF, in my opinion, to start out. We already have elemental attack. Elemental defense, not as important, because honestly the enemies aren't going to hit hard enough anyways for that to even fucking matter, especially in the beginning of the game. And then fire magic refinement is pretty good too, to make fire spells. But either way, I'm going to end the episode right here. That's all for this episode of Shit Fantasy VIII. In the next episode, we're going to head back to Balaam Garden and find out what we got to do next, I guess. This is VIII 121. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.